winner of this best of three is going to move on to the round of 16 to join Necro there. So Necro going to get some company he's maybe familiar with if the pink Zerg player spawning in the bottom right position has his way. Representing Team Unrivaled, it is Kuali.
And in the top left, the Protoss with a plan. Once again, the Relentless Heroes, Dark Blue.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right,
we're going to
so
see a
we have
Forge
a
Fast expand.
probe. We have a probe moving out.
Finally, I've been waiting since when we were going to see this. This is what I do. I love Forge Fast expand.
Yeah, looks
So
to looks to
sweet.
be the case here for our Protoss player. Forge fast expand. Obviously, vulnerable on two-player maps to roachling timing attacks. So, depending on Quali's game sense, his scouting, he might elect to, and obviously where he's along developmentally in his tech, he might elect to just hard counter this.
I
So
completely disagree with you. I
you
think with
do?
good scouting, an all-in is the worst thing you can do. Throw down 3 cannons, get 1 sentry, get a Stargate, get 1 Oracle, and 1 Void Ray, and there's nothing Lizard can do. You can literally hold with only losing like 3 probes.
Do you think that
But only if you scout no third at 6 minutes.
I think the more traditional roachling timing is hit way before you can get that kind of wall up. But you know what? Maybe both players will go exactly along the theoretical lines of thought and prove one of us correct. But I don't know. I learned that roachling all ends counter fast forge. So
Really?
yep, that's what I
Who'd you learn
learned.
that from? I want their name.
The pro that put out the build and the build description.
What year was
I
it?
think it's yeah, and I remember it's Gozu users Roachling all in. Yeah, so you can
Oh
look that up.
man, I would not love to go against Ghost User. I don't know. Maybe nowadays has he played StarCraft for like a year? I know
I
he
don't
went to
know.
casting for a little bit, then he kind of disappeared.
Yeah, it's Gozu users build. I remember. I know a build from that guy and I know a build from Hyun. That's it. I suck. It is what it is. No, a lot. Zerg, you just gotta do things. You just gotta do things.
Sir, do you
Do things.
inject? All right, Coley going 3 base again.
Yep. Sees the expansion, decides, you know what, I'll expand as well. What a gentlemanly probe, letting that Ling in briefly. Just moved out of the way, did a little dance. Dude,
So,
Polar,
what's gonna happen?
the pipe's on you, man.
Dude, I wish I was a good singer. One of the first things I learned about me, and my mom told me this, and I was devastated. She was like, "Man, we cannot sing. Like, no one in the family can sing." And I was so upset. So I thought I had a good
Ah,
voice, but I was like 6. So it's like, oh, damn it.
that's very early for a dream to be crushed.
I know, but it was
Is that
crushed. It was definitely decimated. Then I hit
is that
puberty, and oh man, it only went downhill from there.
oh, that's funny. I guess that's why you're so the way you are developmentally. And that's all I'll
Wow,
say about
wow,
that. Uh,
that was very general. I got no idea how I should take that.
yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna say thank you though.
And that would be the correct response. An
Don't worry, Cobra. I
overlord,
still love you.
I still love you too. An overlord in place outside this main to potentially drop an itis. I don't think that this overlord is any accident.
I think
So
it's gonna scout the tech. Yeah, good time to scout tech.
yeah,
Except, jokes on you. Dark Blue's going for the fastest third of all time.
Yeah.
Not true. Six, actually, before 7 minutes. Ooh, it's a little bit too fast, don't you think? Oh man, so many links. But once again, Quality's not going to scout this.
Let's see the Overlord. Overlord does not have vision of that third, so. Oh, again, some light poke here with this Zealot and these Stalkers. Quali, Dark Blue, obviously having watched those
Oh,
matches,
oh, no way.
needs
No
to
way.
move this Queen immediately.
Okay, it's going to die, but man, that
It's
was
gonna
so
die.
sick. That was so sick.
He needed to move that Queen a
Oh
little
my god.
quicker.
That. Oh,
He
I'm
needed
so
to have moved.
impressed.
He
I think
needed
that was
to have
totally
moved
worth.
that Queen a
Not
little
worth.
quicker, not have, not maybe have foregone that inject for a half second. I don't know. Maybe the inject more worth at this point in the game. I don't know.
Um,
Maybe
Wait,
these
where's the stalker going?
these lings are maybe gonna. I doubt they're gonna walk up into this fire. Yeah, they're gonna move. Are they gonna see this third though? No, they're not gonna move towards the third.
Well, it's gotta be like, what the heck is this guy doing?
Yeah.
I don't get it though. Like, there he goes. Oh man, he's gonna be so upset to see that already done.
Yeah, absolutely, because he does not have anything to deny this. No large ling force. Creep spread a little behind off the loss of that queen. This queen at the third, potentially the one that was going to be dedicated to creep, so has had to shift to injecting.
22 larva. That's a lot of larva. Or 22 zerglings. That's a lot of zerglings. It's 11 larva. Still a
Yeah,
lot of larva.
he's
Even more
gonna
lings.
he's gonna try to find an in here. Maybe a sentry out of place, gonna run into the main. I don't know what he's gonna do, but he is gonna expand off the back of this ling pressure. So getting the Spire. Maybe just gonna go. He's getting melee upgrades. This is a shift for. Oh wow,
No
getting some
way.
lings
No
in,
way.
forcing a warp in. 6 lings inside the main, going to do some damage. Force zealots, and more lings coming in. Zealots in position at this point. Oh, and they move, and he gets the surround that he needed here. However, arguably, maybe going into the main would have been more worth his time. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
completely agree.
A big moment and perhaps a miscalculation there.
And you know what?
Perhaps his
I
eyes
think
were at
not
home.
worth. I think Dark
No,
Blue kind of won that.
I think so as well. I think you needed to run those into the main and forget the zealots and just pick off pick off workers here, or have ran them into the third. The third was undefended for a hot minute there. I don't know,
The
but
third had a cannon and 2 sentries and a stalker, so I think going into third might have not worked out too well. Don't use all your larva. Your spire just popped. And
okay.
he used all his larva.
So
Dang it.
melee upgrades are the choice here. Spire is up. So we're gonna see probably Ling Muta with the end goal being Brood Lords, I suspect, is gonna be the choice here for
So many
Quali.
sentries.
And
Oh, he actually canceled a few of them. He unloaded the warp prism a little bit too early.
oh, those mutas need to pop and they need to start denying things here. Because this is gonna be a lot of Protoss Wrath.
Oh, loses one muta right away. Nope. Okay, cool.
Alright, mutas are not necessarily fighters. Needs to get those mutas in a
Beautiful force
clump.
fields.
Mutas going down. Oh, those are all so expensive. They're flying in one by one.
Yeah, I think Dark
I
Blue
think
finds
Dark
himself in a really
Blues.
nice situation
Yeah,
here.
I think Dark Blues.
Oh, what a bummer.
Wow.
Oh, don't kill the Immortal. The Immortal's your least of your problems than this.
Yeah, and the GG is called Dark Blue, showing maybe his PVZ is but more solid than his PvP. Took that one pretty handily. Some misplays from Koali, and obviously not gonna have an opinion any one way or the other, but perhaps the time is factoring into his performance here. He did tell me prior to the games that he is tired, and it is like 6 a.m. over there. So poor Quali there. Just unfortunate, but It's the way that the cookie crumbled and the groups crumbled, and he's here, and he's won matches to get to this point. So let's not count him out just yet. But he needs to win the next two matches in order to move on to the round of 16 with Necro. So. All right. So the map is going to be Cactus Valley. And it is going to be a PVZ. All the money potentially on a Koali here to not let this Protoss win this next game. So
Are you torturing a small animal?
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my electric freaking fly swatter because there's mosquitoes every fucking where because we've had so many storms and rain. So there's just mosquitoes, and like the second you open a door, they just like bum rush. So I'm literally besieged by mosquitoes with this electric fly swatter, literally sacrificing life and limb for Chobo Esports. Spawning
Wow, passion.
passion. Spawning in the bottom left corner, being obnoxious with Twitch emotes. It is dark blue.
And in the top right, the pink Zerg currently down 0-1. It is Team UR's Koali.
All right, so again, similar opener. It looks to be from dark blue here. So yeah, maybe deciding if it ain't broke, don't fix it. However, that logic is what got him into this series off the back of Sin Prime, thinking the same and misplaying gravely with his Void Rays. So we'll see if the same holds true here.
See, I think Koali might just say, you know what, I don't really need to be safe that game. Stop at the early pool and just go hatch first. Get a little bit of an econ advantage. I'd like to see, oh no, he's going to go 14 pool yet again. Whoa, 13 pool. What? What? Is Dark Blue going to see this and be like, wow, that's really early? It's kind of weird. He's scouting in 2 position. I think he wants a cannon rush. Joke's on you, dude.
Yeah, entirely possible.
Oh, look, this drone's going out. He's going to... The probe didn't scout the pool timing, so he's going to be like, oh no.
Yeah, he's denying the hatch. Thinks he's denying the hatch, but...
Actually, I think he is going to try to deny the hatch a little bit because... And he's probably going to think he's delaying it more than he actually is.
Yeah, might be more of a great... Oh, he needs to pull to deny vision to this this pool.
Nah.
You know what? Maybe the pool isn't that important to him.
Sees the early pool. It's probably like, what the...
Shield's regenning very quickly on this probe. So probe's going to be ready for a fight here shortly. He moves for the third. Sees there's no nonsense there. Gonna decide to hatch block when ready. Takes a mineral. He's spiteful like that.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
well, back at
that
home.
5 minerals going to matter.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back at home, setting up... Is this a full wall off for dark blue?
Yep. That's full. There should be space somewhere. Oh, it's not full, I mean. There should be a space somewhere.
I think it's on the inner aspect of the forge. Perhaps.
I'm going to say it's in between.
Is it? I don't know. The gateway
Let's
circle.
see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, wow, we're both wrong.
Oh, it's on the top of the gateway.
Wow, we sink.
I knew it wasn't in the middle.
Of course you did.
I'm literally clicking on the circle. Like, it shows you where it takes up. You're wrong,
Does
Polar.
that matter?
Yeah, it tells you the space that it's taking up and units cannot go by.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought units could still fit, even though some buildings are touching. Dude, it doesn't totally look like a sentry could fit in there.
Nope. It could walk up to that spot, but it could not go through.
Man, I wonder if Dark Blue is just gonna go for another super duper early third.
It's possible. I don't know that. I don't know. Don't
Hopefully,
know.
Quali's definitely gonna be a little bit more diligent scouting.
And probably gonna hold an early poke better. I don't know. Cross spawn gonna let Quali be a little more comfortable from those kinds of shenanigans, especially as there is no probe out on the map. There are no proxies set up, and he does have lings on the vision. Overlords in good walk spots, so he's got good vision of anything coming towards him.
This is weird though. You still can't scout for a third, which is gonna go down now. Ugh, yucky.
Lings deciding to move off their safe perch, move forward, do some scouting. So Ling's looking for some kind of third, and they are gonna see this third start for the protest player. So getting value out of
Early
that
Roach
Ling.
one though.
Yeah,
He could just do like a Roach flood and just go.
absolutely. And speed is halfway. So the potential's there for. And he does have. He doesn't have the gas set up. He does take 2 gases in the natural, which gets him up to three gases, and that's the magic number you need for this kind of roach stuff. So
Man, this is, I don't know. Don't know what happens. Yeah, oh my god, this is gonna be so smart if you can split up. He's getting 2 sentries this time, Dark Blue.
Ling's moving into position to try and deny this third.
That's
Cannon's
two
already
littlings.
up.
2 little lings.
Well, it's starting to add up here.
That cannon though, there's no way to get rid of
Yeah,
the
the
cannon.
Lings were out of. Lings needed to all come in at the same time,
And now
not
photon
stream in like that.
overcharge.
Yeah.
Photon overcharge.
I don't think he needs it. I think he's
but-
gonna chill.
Might have been able to save a stalker.
Yeah, and there it
There
goes.
we go. Oof, okay.
That Ling control, not where it needed to be. Some Lings trickled in when they all needed to get there together.
And Dark Blue is getting blink this time. So that's going to help versus the mutas. I don't know how this game's going to play out. Quali has taken all 6 gases. He is expanding again, playing very, very greedy, but he's allowed to because Dark Blue took an early third like that. Although an attack's going to be coming very, very soon. I wish he had more gas than this.
Yeah, and obviously expanding this aggressively, Spire in place, all those gases. This reads as a probably muta play.
Oh, roaches though. Let's
Yeah.
go roaches.
I think maybe these are defensive roaches.
Roaches
I
would
don't know,
actually be pretty good versus just sentries
starts more roaches. So I don't know.
I like
I think
that.
he just wants to feel comfortable.
No immortals out, so why not?
Yeah, Lings do see this force moving across, so probably more roaches on the horizon. And yes, he does start some more. So Roach is going to be in position to deny this. They are taking that proxy pylon. Some of the Protoss units out of position, but he's okay with that. He
That's a lot of
aggressively
roaches.
blinks forward.
Ooh,
Good
move
force
the roaches.
fields.
Move the roaches off.
Good force fields. And oh wow, he needs to. Oh, that's.
I believe you can move those
quite a
drones
few-
around the extractor.
Yeah,
Oh, now he's just gonna warp out of there.
yeah. Having taken the third. Oh, continuing to press his advantage here. Really good force fields from Dark Blue.
Only getting +1 flyer attacks, but doesn't have any mutas.
I think that's for when he holds this and takes his third. Oh wow.
Ooh, not. Oh, there's the blink.
Very aggressive blink.
Yeah, and
very
actually,
aggressive onto the roaches. Not necessarily force
oh,
fields
beautiful force
denying
fields.
those drones from entering this fight. Continuing to press onto these roaches. Lots of lost mining time here. All these
Yeah,
drones pulled, and there are reinforcing protest units coming from these pylons.
all sentries but one go down. I think there's just too much Protoss here. Quali has lost 25 drones.
Decent
Even if he
surround,
holds,
decent concave from these roaches. So I think the Zerg player gonna hold this for the time being. I don't know. Reinforce. This is good, good blink though. So the blink is starting to be on point where it needs to be. Yeah,
Queen
blink made
dies. Oh, I
blink
think
made the
Dark Blue has
world
pulled
of
it off.
difference.
Oh, but Dark
Yeah,
Blue's gonna back up. Don't back up. Press on.
he's got a large force. Some interesting, kind of an interesting blink rally off that reinforcing pylon. I think he accidentally had the wrong thing selected, but it matters not. Good blink play from Dark Blue here. The second the roaches had him on the back, he was actively microing those units back. So yeah, good
Yeah,
aggressive links and
GG.
the
Good game
GG's.
from Dark Blue. Taking it 2-0. Impressive play.
Yeah.